Sometimes it has to happen.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with another episode of VectorCast, where we talk all things Warzone, Call of Duty, gaming, airlines.
But we've got atrocious ones of those.
I am your host, Monks. And that's my co-host right there, Ailings, my boss, CEO, international,
Not quite CEO. Let's not go with that
international scholar. That one's. I'm gonna use that one every week.
one. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you from using
Yeah,
that
that
one.
one's
Sure.
great.
That one I'll stick with.
How'd the move go, my friend? How you doing?
Yeah, move went well into my new place now, which really enjoying living here now.
Yeah,
So
way better background.
Finally got out of that prison. So
Yeah, they broke out the gulag.
I'm out of the gulag. Yeah, back in a nice new apartment. Still getting a couple of stuff together for it, but
Sure,
hopefully soon
sure.
get that sorted.
Fantastic. Do you have a lot
So
of heavy stuff or nah? Just a bed,
not
probably,
really.
right?
No, my desk and my bed really were
Piece of
the only
cake.
real things. So pretty easy.
You were done by
Um,
noon.
yeah, it probably only took around half an hour to move. Wasn't exactly like a
That's perfect.
exactly. It
That
wasn't a tough transition, that's for sure.
that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So you been playing a lot of Warzone? Season 5 just dropped.
Honestly, I've played about 2 days of Warzone,
Okay,
2 nights. So I
two
mean, I
nights.
haven't really been on a lot. Kind of got, even though it wasn't long, it didn't take long to move. It kind of made me very tired. So I wasn't really on over the weekend.
Sure.
Um, and then I played a little bit last night.
Did you have
And then I
fun?
think, yeah, no, I was enjoying it actually. It's didn't actually run into any hackers, surprisingly. Which is crazy. But
I did.
we've got a little bit of news about all that kind of cheaters and Warzone. We've
Yeah.
got that a little bit. We'll talk a little about that later on in the
I ran
show.
into a hacker before the cast in duos.
Oh,
Yep.
that's always fun.
Duos. Both members of the duo was hacking. They had TTV in their name, and I was like, these guys can't be real streamers, and they could not find
One,
them. So
no, because they usually it's a good tell if they're cheating.
yeah,
Even if they have TTV in their name, they don't stream.
no, definitely not. That's just a
Twitch do a very good
3%.
job actually of banning people who hack
Yeah,
and cheat in games. So they do a pretty good job of dealing with that kind of thing, for sure. So shout out to Twitch for keeping our platform. I want to say clean, but then you look at some of the categories and, but at least clean from cheaters for sure.
wait a second. Never mind. Yeah, it was bad, dude. They killed me like through. I think they like bent bullets. It was nuts. It was insane. I don't know how like they wall banged me like through a mountain or something. I don't know what's going on with here, dude. It was
Was it one of
nuts.
those where he wasn't even aiming at you and killed you?
Now he's definitely aiming like through a wall, like through
Right.
shooting at me through the mountain. I was on the hill by TV.
Okay.
Just finished killing 2 people because my random duo partner left. So I was playing solo
Um,
duos, trying to finish it out.
that's why everyone hates Phil.
Yeah, so I killed one guy. He ran right out in front of me. I was like, COD timing, perfect.
Hmm.
He was jumping, ran right in front of me, and then I was like, all right, where's your buddy? So I went and circled around, and his buddy was way behind TV. Because usually you got to think about it strategically. In duos, there's one person that's running way out ahead. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, all right, so the other guy's probably still at TV. And he was creeping behind. He actually had comms, so I was like, this is actually a team. He was like, damn it.
Crazy how you get hackers team up with each other because they
Yeah.
don't need the help already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, you think one of them bought hacks for the other one? You know what I mean? Like, hey, you want
I
to.
reckon what happened is they started hacking, didn't have anyone to play with, which is the reason they started hacking because they got no friends.
Sure.
And then they ran into each other.
Yeah.
Both of them were hacking, so they had a hack match. And then once one of them died, he invited the other to the
Sure.
party, and then
Afterwards.
they started playing together, and then now like the only
Oof.
friends each other have.
It wasn't too bad. They only had 18. One had 18, the other one had 17. So, I mean, 30 people out of a lobby. That's pretty good. In duos.
Yeah, I mean, in duos, unless you're like a professional, you don't really get those numbers.
Yeah. I had
Like you're
5.
happy if you get 10 in duos.
I had 5, and I was like, dude, I'm frying right now, bro.
Right, right. You feel that in duos.
I'm tourney ready right now, bro. I'm frying these kids.
Well, talking of tourneys,
What a transition. It's like I planned that.
I know, right?
Whoo!
The Vektor Trials is back.
What?
We are happy to announce
Round
the
2?
Vektor Trials is coming back for round 2. Next Friday, so a week on Friday, the 27th of August, will be again a quads kill race from 8 to 10:30 p.m.
Whoo! Buddy.
It's gonna be a banger.
Gonna
We're
be a
looking forward to
banger.
it. We've got a pot of $2,000 this time round.
So what?
So we've upped the pot. $2,000
Say what?
is the pot.
2,000?
Yeah, 2,000.
Oh, buddy. For 2 hours of work?
2.5 hours.
Two
Yep.
and a half hours of work? 2K? Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
So
Not bad.
Again, the tournament is split into 2 divisions. Got Division 1, which is Team KD of 6 and above, and then Division 2, which is a 5.99 Team KD and below.
Woo.
So again, $20 entry fee, same as last time. Can't use the midnight credits to get in. It's all cashed entries. We want everyone to get involved. It should be a fun night.
It's gonna be a great night.
Chance of winning some good money.
Big
for
money.
Sure. Obviously, it's first, second, and third in each division gets paid out. So, yeah, you got a chance of winning some cash. Why not come and join us? So, like I said, that's Friday, the 27th of August.
27th.
The 27th. We can't wait to see you
10
all there.
days from now.
10 days. Yep.
10 days from this is being recorded. Whoo, okay.
It's gonna. I'm looking forward to this one. Last one was a banger. Last one we had such a great turnout for it.
Yeah,
I
fantastic.
feel like this one's gonna go even better.
I hope so. I'll be keeping an eye on the old Twitter feed.
Oh yeah, because you know you'll be at work, Monks.
I will. My boss is actually going on vacation, so I'll be running the show that night.
Oh,
So I might be able to
dangerous.
sneak off. Might be able to sneak off and start watching it.
Show.
Yeah, exactly. Sneak off. Where's Rick? He's been in the stairwell watching his phone for the past 2 hours. Yeah, I'm watching the Vektor trials. Get off my back.
And as always with Midnight Games tournaments, it will be streamed. There is a live broadcast of the tournament where they will stream different people's perspectives throughout the tournament.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Live at midnight Gaming GG on Twitch. They've actually changed. They've actually rebranded recently on Twitch.
Really?
To Midnight Gaming GG. So.
Well, that's the website, right? Midnightgaming.gg.
Yeah.
Get your boys together. You know, you're gonna be playing anyway. So
right. Everyone's gonna be playing on a Friday night. You're not gonna be not
Friday
playing.
Night.
So you may as well try and win some money.
$20. I mean, $20. Get yourself some brews. Have a great night with your pals.
Right.
You know,
and
you
who
run
knows?
into a hack,
You could
you gotta
end
take
up
a shot.
winning. Could end up winning a good check at the end of the day. So, yeah, we hope we can see a lot of you guys there. Yeah.
Are you participating? You putting the squad up together?
I think the old squad's back together.
The boys are back in town, huh?
The boys Metro's back in town. So it's gonna be me, Metro, Selenia, and I think Captain Sig is gonna be our fourth. So
is it Sig or Colt?
I think it's gonna be Sig. Okay, so here, as team captain, obviously, I've got to make the selection process.
You're gonna have to make this decision.
and based on previous tourneys where Sig has been more involved with the team,
okay.
And Colt hasn't really. I made the executive decision that we're going to go with Sig for the tournament. So.
Oh wow. Okay, CEO over here. Don't cross this guy. Make a note. Put a timestamp on.
I mean, hey, if Colt gets back into it though, starts playing some more with us, starts playing tourneys again,
Yeah,
then
he's
he'll work his way back into the
he probably
team. But
started. He's probably about to start school, so he's probably chilling.
right.
Ground loot. So you played a couple matches.
hmm
What do you think about it? Could be
Um,
better.
it could be better,
It's
for
not
sure.
the
I'm not sure how I feel about the new SMG.
yeah,
Uh,
and they're everywhere.
and yeah, they're literally everywhere.
Both of them.
Um,
Both the
the new
SMGs, and they only have
the
20
new AR
rounds.
is nice though. I kind of like it. Haven't really got to try it out as a loadout gun yet. Haven't got it
Yeah,
upgraded. Haven't even unlocked it yet actually.
same.
So I am looking forward to trying that when I get it unlocked and leveled up. I think from what I've heard from the gun, it's good. It's not like the best in the game, but it's a very hard hitting gun.
Yeah,
Um, but from what I've heard, the recoil at long range
it is pretty wild. It
does
reminds
make
me
it
a lot of
harder to control.
the FFAR. Reminds me of that gun. I
I
don't know
feel
if it's
like it's
just
got
the
a
look.
slower fire rate than the
Yeah,
FFAR though.
it's a little bit slower, and the recoil is bananas.
I feel like it's almost
Like a,
fairly similar to what the C58 is now.
yeah, kind of like an
Um,
Odin.
yeah, kind of like an Odin, but I do feel like the EM2 has a slightly quicker fire rate than the C58,
Well, and what's up with
but not
those
by a lot. Not by a lot.
DMRs? There's so many DMRs on the
I
ground.
hate it. I really hate
It
it.
makes no. They have the green one, blue one. I think there's two legendaries.
Oh yeah, wouldn't
Some
surprise
other
me at all.
legendary sniper. I'm like, do they just want us to snipe in this game now? Every chest I open is another sniper popping out.
I mean, they're trying to change up the meta, I suppose, but at the end of the day, everyone's got a loadout.
Yeah,
And as soon as the loadouts come, you're facing Krigs, you're facing C58s,
yeah.
MAC-10,
Car 98s.
Kar 98. Those are the guns that you're gonna face. Um, there are still a couple of people rocking the Farah.
Yeah,
A lot of people are using it more as a sniper support though,
I could see
rather
that.
than an actual
You think it's
AR.
better than the XM4?
I don't think it is personally, but
Because I got to get my loadouts.
I don't really snipe that. I don't really snipe
Yeah,
at all.
I got to get my loadouts in
So
order. They're all
for
bonkos.
me, for me, I'm still rocking the Krieg.
Hmm.
I've been try. I'm actually
MAC-10?
tonight. I'm gonna try out the CX9 as a SMG. Modern
Okay.
Warfare CX9.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to testing that out. Should be a fun one.
Yeah, I think that's the ADS
But
is
the
pretty good
majority
on
of the
that.
time, I'm using the MAC-10.
Yeah,
Still.
MAC-10 is. I put it on last night and I was like, MAC-10 feels great.
Yeah, it does.
It has like
MAC-10 does feel great.
good range. Like your
Oh
medium
yeah, yeah.
range, it's still ripping people to shreds.
Yeah. No, it's still I still it's still my favorite SMG. I'm not gonna say I still think it's the best SMG,
Yeah,
but it's still definitely my favorite SMG to use.
it's got ADS is. I think they nerfed ADS a little bit because it does seem like it takes a little bit of time to move it over.
Yeah, I mean a little bit, but I mean I'm not 100% sure on it. I still think it it still competes in those top SMGs.
Sure.
And I think a lot of people went away from it thinking that it wasn't going to still compete, but it does, and which isn't a bad thing because there is a lot of variation you see now.
Yeah, I like it.
There's a huge amount of variation in guns that people are using. There are still some people who really don't know how to build a loadout, and it's hilarious. I mean, look, come on. The amount of videos out there of different loadouts for guns, and you've still
Yeah.
got the most bizarre ones. Um,
Yeah.
especially on ARs.
Now, I
I've
like
seen
it.
some. I've seen some pretty crazy
I mean,
ARs
those
out
are the
there.
only
But
people I kill, so
yeah,
keep doing
I
what
mean,
you're
same,
doing.
same here. But I mean,
Keep-
I'm entering the Vektor trials, but I'm gonna be drinking all night. So
yeah, we're just here to have fun.
I'm just here to enjoy it. You know what I
That's
mean?
it. That's it.
But okay, so before we talk a little bit about CDL, because obviously we've got a huge weekend coming up this weekend. Some may say the biggest weekend of the year, and they would be right. So obviously we've got champs coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll speak about that in a little bit. First, I want to speak a little bit about COD 2021,
2021.
also known as Vanguard. we are going back to World War II with Call of Duty. A lot of people already know this. Um, Tom Henderson, who is a well-renowned, I don't want to say leaker, but he seems to get the inside scoop a lot on games. A couple of days ago on Twitter, posted a couple of things about the future of Warzone. He started off by saying that obviously with Vanguard's release
Uh
in
huh.
November 2021,
Yeah.
so
This
in three
this
months' time,
yeah.
we are going to get a brand new map on the day of release for Warzone. So, and it's not going to be another reskin of Verdansk. It is a whole brand new map.
Whole map.
Finally, we're getting a brand new map. We're going to get away from Verdansk. I will be happy and sad about that because obviously Verdansk, everyone has memories in Verdansk.
You think they'll throw it
But
in
at the
the
same time, I think it's ready.
Yeah.
It's
It's
ready for
time.
now to move on to a new area. You're gonna get to see a whole different map. Guessing it's probably going to be somewhere in. It's going to be a European map. I'm guessing. Um, Still probably. I don't think we'll go and do something out in the Pacific. It will probably be somewhere in France or in Germany or Poland, somewhere like that. That's where I'd imagine the
Hawaii
map
maybe.
is going to be. I don't think
Ohio?
we're gonna. I don't. Possibly, maybe. I think that's the next one when they're going back to the Civil War.
Why haven't they done the Civil War?
So I
They've
don't
never
think
done it.
the world cares
They've
enough.
never done Civil War. I'm ready to see the 1776 COD. The musket? Reload
That would
time
be horrible.
takes forever, dude.
That would be horrible. But what Tom Henderson also did say is that at the release of the new map, Warzone is going to be releasing its anti-cheat, which is absolutely huge if true.
Huge.
If I mean, Activision and Raven Software and everyone who's behind the making of Call of Duty has been saying that their anti-cheat has been being worked on for months. It's been an ongoing process. Obviously, a lot of the community wanted that to come a lot sooner rather than later. However, at the end of the day, I'm actually happy that they've taken their time over.
Is it real though?
The
I mean,
last thing,
has anything been confirmed?
well, I'm pretty confident. I mean, he's a very well-renowned, like he's
Uh-huh.
very credible.
Okay.
A lot of the things he tweets about,
He doesn't just
writes
tweet
about
out
are
garbage.
no. He's not one of those who just spouts out a lot of rubbish and hopes people believe him.
Sure.
He's very credible. So, but like I was saying, I'm glad that they haven't just chucked something out there and hope it worked. I'm glad they're actually working on something that they've obviously spent a lot of time on, which is great because if it works, it's going to be amazing for Warzone.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, it needs to be done. I mean,
it has to be done. If the game is to survive, if Warzone is to survive, the only thing that the majority of people care about is fixing an anti-cheat. All the little bugs, all the little glitches, people don't really care about them that
no,
much.
no.
The main thing that grinds people's gears is hackers, and the only people that don't get the hackers are the ones that are always out the lobby at first. They don't really care about them anyway. Um,
dying while
and
dropping.
they're the ones that are usually making the complaints about kind of the little glitches that go on in the game.
Sure. That's wild. So new map, anti-cheat. 3 months away.
November 5th, I believe, is the
So
release
that's
date.
after the season, I'm assuming, because I think the season is about 3 months.
Well, so here's the thing: the season is usually, is it 3 or is it 2 months? I think it's 2 months usually. It's around 60 days.
Okay.
So here's what I'm wondering. So obviously 2 days we're in October. 2 months sorry, we're in October.
Yeah.
Um,
We might have a
then
little
what I'm wondering
event.
is, are we gonna have a season 6
Yeah.
of Cold War? Because we had season 6 of Modern Warfare. But the only reason we did that is because it took a month after Cold War came out before they integrated Warzone. From what we're hearing, the integrations are going to be straight away as soon as the game releases.
Yeah.
Um, One thing I'll add is that from what he has said, all guns that are currently in the game will continue over. So you will be able to use Modern Warfare guns in Vanguard Warzone.
That's crazy,
Which
man.
which is great. Personally, I think it's great because players aren't going to get annoyed that they've put so much money into the game and all
Yeah,
their skins have
to have
gone.
the sweet skins.
Um,
That's
so
good.
it is good. I worry that there's going to be too much that they have to balance.
Yeah,
Um,
because I mean, what
because it's going to
guns?
be a lot.
What Modern Warfare gun do you use? I mean, Car 98,
Maybe Modern
MP5.
Warfare MP5.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's pretty much it now. I mean, I have seen the Growl used a lot recently. Still,
Yeah, there's a weird
um,
build with the Growl, like no stock or something in it.
yeah, there's like an SMG build right now
I think
with
it's more like a
the Growl.
rebirth. That's like a rebirth thing, I think. No.
It is, and I think it's more of a sniper sport as well, just because of the Growl having the best iron sights in the game.
Tempest
Well,
with
just
that
that
barrel.
the iron sights are just um, they're phenomenal. It is the easiest to see out of any iron sights in the game. And so
Okay.
people will use it as kind of like a mid mid range to long range to short range
Battle
SMG.
Pass resets 49 days,
Okay,
4
49 days.
hours,
So we're looking at
60 days. Yeah, about 2 months.
well, it's about 56 days the season.
Okay, so there's probably a
So
little downtime. It was probably done.
so I'm wondering though. I'm wondering if we're going to see a season 6 of Cold War. Because it wouldn't really make a huge amount of sense for it to if we're getting the new map and the new integrations
Uh huh.
halfway through a season. That wouldn't make sense. Um,
Dude, when that
uh,
M1 Grand, when it pops the whole rest of the clip out, not a better satisfying sound.
the
Pop pop
M1 Grand,
ping.
the M1 Grand is the most satisfying game in Call of Duty history.
It's such a good. That's what the DMR should be. If they had a better
Right.
sound on that,
Oh, 100%.
we'd be hanging out.
Um, also, we do actually have a live event in Warzone this coming Thursday.
Yeah, 2 days from now, right?
2 days. At I believe it's 12 p.m. Eastern.
10:30 Pacific. So I think
So
it's
yeah, no, sorry,
1.
it's 1:30.
And you sign in an hour ahead of
1:30 Eastern.
time. You get like double XP or something.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna be at work, so
I'll be
I'm
on.
not gonna be able to.
I gotta start getting up early. I don't know what I'm doing, dude.
And you've been slacking, Monk. The streams really.
I really have
Um,
been, man. I gotta
I
tighten
mean,
up.
I can't really talk. I have too, but
Well, you're like, what am I playing? I don't know.
yeah, I mean, so that's going to be really interesting to see. It's obviously the official release, or not the official release, but the announcement, I guess, of Call of Duty Vanguard. So we're going to see firsthand what the game's going to look like, similar to how they did with Cold War,
Yeah.
which was an awesome event that we had last
Yeah, it was
year. I
cool.
will say that. And I'm kind of hoping that it's not going to be one of those where they just do it once a year, and that we will see more live events.
Yeah. You trying to get Marshmallow in the game, like Fortnite?
No, I don't want to go that way with it because Warzone's a more classy game. So,
Okay.
just saying. At me in the comments.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not even touching that one. I don't think that's right, but all right. Okay. Well, that's exciting news, man. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I just hope that they can come through with it all.
Yeah.
And that Warzone is going to be in a stable place come the next Call of Duty, because if it is, I will continue to play the game.
Yeah.
If it's not though, obviously this Christmas, we're getting a couple of games that are coming out,
Yeah.
which everyone's really excited for.
Yeah,
Obviously,
this probably
Battlefield
hopefully
2042, and Halo coming out as well. And obviously, Splitgate is is sticking around right now.
hopefully
Mainly off the back of Warzone's failure, honestly.
hopefully there won't be new cheats coming out Christmas. Cuz that's what I'm worried that the anti-cheat isn't very good. We
Yeah.
still run into hackers.
I mean,
Cuz that would be the biggest.
it is a worry. I did also see though that actually Raven Software, there's a recent ban wave they did,
Yeah.
was more IP based. Um, So
That's
instead
good.
of it just being an account ban, it was IP ban.
Yeah.
Which
That's
obviously you can still get around. There
yeah.
are ways of getting around it. However,
The
it
casual
makes
player's
it
not gonna. The casual
right.
cheater's not gonna try to go through those loops. I mean, maybe I don't know.
Exactly. I don't think they will personally. But obviously there are still a lot of cheaters in the game, and something to be done about it. And hopefully it will be on November 5th. So we're all excited to see what Call of Duty has in store. I'm really excited to see the release trailer for it on
Yeah, 2 days.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Um, honestly, I'm really looking forward to it. I love when Call of Duty does Second World War or First World War games.
Yeah.
The first game I played was Call of Duty 2.
Yeah. That's a good one.
And then which was a great game. And then
They have the grease
see,
gun. Is that what that SMG is?
yep,
It's a
yeah,
good
it's a
one.
lot of fun.
I can't
And
wait
then,
to
I
bring
mean,
that one back.
Call of Duty World War Two wasn't as good as it could have been.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can get back to creating a very good Call of Duty World War game.
Sticky nades. Whew.
Oh yeah,
Man.
it's going to be interesting for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing what the integration is going to be like.
Yeah.
What guns from that kind of era are going to come through? Obviously, the Tommy gun, um, which is basically the grease gun.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, for sure.
in England, we call it the Tommy gun.
Oh, that's right. The Tommy gun. That's true.
Yeah, obviously the M1 Grand, I don't know if it's gonna be good in Warzone.
Yeah.
Uh,
It needs to hit hard if it's going to be good.
yeah, and honestly, it should hit hard because that's what the M1 Grand is a
Yeah.
hard-hitting gun. So I'm hoping they do translate that, but obviously they need to. I hope they do a lot of work on when it's released. The
Yeah.
game is balanced already.
Well, they want
Um,
sales for sure in that game, and if there's guns that are overpowered, people are going to buy the game.
Right,
So
and that's what I think there'll be one or two, or maybe a group of guns that will be
yeah,
better
for sure.
than the guns currently there. And so that you are kind of forced to maybe not even buy the game, but at least when it comes to
Got to grind out
um,
some guns and
you got
plunder
to
or
grind
something.
out guns.
Yeah. What do
'Cause
you
obviously
think the map's
they
going to
don't
be?
want it just to stay the same thing. I don't know. I'm hoping for
Little
kind
trench
of.
warfare or something? Blown up cities?
I think there's definitely going to be trenches involved.
Yeah.
I think I'd love to see kind of maybe if it's going to be in France, I'd love to see kind of a load of little French towns
Sure.
around. So
Yeah.
there's kind of 3 or 4 different towns.
Yeah. Outside
And then you've
Paris, and
got
then you see
maybe
the
mountains as well.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, maybe the
Little
Eiffel Tower in the
Paris.
background, like you can see it right in the back.
Oh,
I
that'd be
wouldn't
cool.
want it in the game because
Camp a spot.
I don't want campers just to sit on top of the Eiffel Tower and
Hang out there.
we've already got Nakatomi Tower. We don't need another tower in
Yeah.
the game.
And the one in
Um,
Rebirth that everyone just hangs out at. There's that tower too.
I'm looking forward to it. I
Yeah.
think I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. I'm
Do.
looking forward to seeing what a new map looks like. We've been in Verdansk for 2 years now.
Yeah.
So
With a little fresh paint on there. Yeah, it's exciting. 2 months.
yeah, I mean, I'm hoping they're not just going to put another fresh paint on and go, oh, here's Verdansk in World War II.
Oh my god. Yeah. Are
It
you ready for
wasn't
the
even
perfect
involved,
bracket?
I think we've got to go into it, honestly.
Got to.
So, okay,
Perfect
Alright,
bracket.
so-
What can they win?
big weekend coming up.
Huge weekend.
I mean, this is I don't even know where to start with this.
Thursday.
It's
Get ready.
Call of Duty League Championship weekend. This
Yeah.
is the last event of the season.
Of the season.
This is the big one. This is the big one. This is the one where all of the majors that are won over the course of the year, they've got the seedings down,
Yeah.
but none of that matters now. It is
They're
literally
getting the
every team
buys. You know,
for
they're
themselves
doing
now.
what
This
they
is
gotta
going to be a
do.
fun one for sure. Okay, so we start off on the Thursday. We start with Dallas Empire versus Minnesota Rockya. That's the first game of the weekend, and I'm telling you right now,
That's gonna be a
that is
banger.
going to be an absolute banger of a game.
Yeah.
Rockya just coming off winning,
Yeah.
winning the last major.
Dude, they look good.
They're gonna be really confident.
They were
going
pumped
into
up. And this
game.
is in person still, right?
It's in person. It's going to probably be the biggest crowd that they've had this season.
For
Obviously,
sure.
the other champs have had great crowds.
Yeah.
This one's going to be huge. It's being held in LA. So we're
Well,
going away from Texas, which was where we have been for the last two majors, I believe.
huh.
So we're in LA. So
What you got?
this is I don't know, honestly. I think I'm gonna back the Rockya here.
Same.
And I think I'm gonna go 3-1 Rockya.
Okay. Same.
Uh, I, I like Dallas. I think they're a good team. I just don't know if they've got enough to beat the Rockya.
And they're just they're coming off that big performance. Hopefully
Right,
they're not. Hopefully they're not too confident and over. Start thinking about the next day. You know what I mean? Because that
for
does
sure,
happen. You start thinking about the next
for
game and you
sure.
forgot to win the first one.
Yeah, 100%. And hopefully that won't be the case. And I mean, I hope that both teams come in full guns blazing because I want a really good weekend of COD. It should be a
Oh,
lot of fun to watch if that's the case.
it's gonna be
Okay, so game two, Ops
optic.
Chicago, New York Subliners.
You think it's gonna be sweet? I don't think.
I don't, but
I
I
don't think
think
so.
it's going. I think I'm backing Optic.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it's 3-1 optic as well.
I think I've also gone through on Optic. I like. I thought Optic played well last in the last tournament. They didn't do amazingly, but I thought they did well.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'd like to back them. I think the Subliners have a good side. They've got a pretty young team. They'll definitely be back next year. They'll come back stronger. But I think this might be a year too early for them.
Yeah. Okay. I like
Um,
that. I like that analysis.
yeah.
All right. So
I
then
mean, who knows? They might do some more in the tournament. I mean,
y-
it obviously it's not just a single knockout. It's double elimination.
yeah,
Well, at least for the teams on top, anyway.
that's right.
You're in the elimination round already to start with, like Florida and LA Thieves are, and it's single elim for them, but everyone else is double elim. Um,
So then you have
so
Dallas and LA Thieves is the next
yep,
game.
Dallas and LA Thieves. So at the moment, we've gone the same way with both our results.
Yeah.
Which way are you going with this one? I think this is going to be an interesting one for sure.
I would assume that you're gonna take Thieves. I think I'm gonna take Dallas 3-1 over the Thieves.
Okay, you are correct. I have taken the Thieves.
You should.
I'm going 3-2 though. I think it's going to be a very, very tight one.
Okay.
I think the Thieves are going to win it in round 11 again.
Love
They've
that.
done it a couple of times recently, so I think they're going to do it again.
Let's put
I'm
a pin in
hoping that they're
that.
not going to prove me wrong.
Let's put a pin in that because we're playing for perfect bracket gets what? If we get all these right.
So if you have the perfect bracket, you get every single
Yeah.
game correct,
Yeah.
get every single
There's a lot on the
basically
line.
yeah. If someone comes out of this with a perfect bracket, which is incredibly unlikely, just to say, um, they will win $100,000.
100K.
So, if you fancy, getting in the chance of winning $100,000,
Doesn't
definitely
cost
go
you
to
anything.
pick'em at callofdutyleague.com.
It doesn't
Just
cost
do
you
it.
anything.
Just make a bracket. Even if
Yeah,
you don't know that much about COD, just pick the teams, go
pick the
for it.
teams.
Why not? And
Why not?
honestly, the people who don't know anything about COD probably actually have the best chance because I mean, no one knows what's going to happen.
You never know
It
what's
could
gonna
go.
happen.
It could go anywhere. So, yeah,
What
just
do you
do
have
it. Why
next?
not?
Florida versus New York, right?
Florida, New York. I think I'm going to back New York. I like Florida again. I'm going to go 3-1 New York though.
Okay.
I mean, all these 8 teams are literally the 8 best teams in the world. So, so far I haven't had a sweep. I've gone 3-1 New York
Yeah.
this one.
I'm gonna go 3-2. Florida.
You're backing the Mutineers? Okay.
Yeah. Mutineers, dude. Let's freaking go. Let's
Okay.
get this bracket done. I'll
So
give
now
you a
we move on
percentage. Don't worry. I won 100,000. I'll break you off a little 10%.
I'd take it. I'd take
Yeah,
it.
you will.
Uh, okay, so we move on to the Friday. We start off with Toronto Ultra, Minnesota Rockya, a rematch of that championship game
Yeah. Final, wasn't it?
in Major 5, which I mean, Rockya come back from 4-0 down to win 5-4. Where do you see this one going, Monks?
It's gonna be tight. It's definitely a 3-2. I had it first as Minnesota, but I feel like Toronto. They still have that
Toronto are
sour
gonna.
taste. They have that. They want to win this one big time. They know who they're playing on Friday. They're ready. I'm gonna go 3-2 Toronto.
Okay, I've gone 3-2 Minnesota.
Yeah.
I like the Rock here a lot.
Well, they
And
beat them
I
before.
think, I think honestly, if I had to put an early prediction up, I think my bracket will look like Minnesota Atlanta in the game.
But
Yeah,
I mean, this is their first game. Toronto.
it is.
They,
I mean, you've
they're
also got
number
to
one.
think they're scrimming all the time, Monk.
Huh?
So they're scrimming all the
Yeah,
time. So
that's what I'm saying. They're coming in. They're coming in fresh. They didn't. They had
right,
Thursday
but,
off.
I mean, if Minnesota come in after a win against Dallas, they're going to be hyped. They're going to be ready.
True. That's true. They got a whole 24 hours.
It's not like it's a whole soccer game.
Yeah.
Where you're playing 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, you are playing pretty much 90 minutes of COD.
Yeah.
But
that's it.
It's let's just say it
It's a
doesn't
little.
take as much out of yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Than,
Doesn't take as much out of
playing
you.
a full-on soccer game does.
You drink a G
Okay.
Fuel and you're ready to go. A Game
Right,
Fuel.
Exactly.
Mountain
Game
Dew.
Fuel. We will say honestly, it's kind of hilarious. If you have been watching the CDL over this season, you will have known that they have had a lot of sponsors. I think they had 6 sponsors before last week. They are now down to 2.
Yeah. What's that about?
With
I noticed that on
everything
the
that's
bottom of
gone
the
on,
website.
with everything that's gone on at Activision, with the lawsuit going on.
Oh man, really?
I
That's what
think
it's all
4
about.
of their sponsors have pulled out
Dropped.
from
Wow.
sponsoring the Call of Duty League, which only leaves Game Fuel and
Scuff.
Scuff remaining. Obviously, Astro headsets they pulled out.
Wow.
USAA Insurance pulled out.
Wow.
And I believe Zenny Glasses as well. And then the US Army pulled out as well.
Whew. Wild.
So, yeah, I think I obviously
They better
it's horrible to see, but at the same time, it's very understandable from a business point of view
Yeah.
of why they decide to pull those sponsors.
They better check better clear that I get this $100,000 check. This thing better clear, bro.
I'm
This
sure
better
it
not
will.
bounce.
I think they made enough money off Warzone.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a little money back, dude.
Hopefully, you haven't spent $100,000 in Warzone, but
we spent a little bit here.
I mean, it's
Atlanta,
probably
FaZe,
up there.
Chicago. What do you got, bud?
I think I've got to go FaZe. I think they're going to bounce back from
Dude, they need to.
From last week.
They need to.
They're a very good side. Everyone knows this. They're very good. Seattle came out and played the best Call of Duty they've played all year.
They're at their life.
Them, and FaZe were honestly surprised by it. I don't think FaZe expected the competition, and when they realized they were going to lose, it was kind of too late to turn it around. So I do expect FaZe to have a comeback this week. I think they'll be in the championship game this week. I'm not going for a sweep though here. I'm going 3-1. I think Optic will pick up a map.
I went 3-2.
You went FaZe as well then?
Yeah, my local boys down 995, dude.
Oh yeah,
it's right down the road, right down the way a little bit. They need to tighten up.
So
I might have to call them before the tournament, get them pumped up a little bit. Say, hey, this is the champs.
This is champs.
Wake up. That's garbage. 2 weeks ago was garbage. That's already gone. Take that out. Let's get pumped up.
They probably already forgotten it, honestly. I mean, they're that rich, they don't even worry about it. Okay, we move down to the elimination bracket on the Friday. We start with so this is 3 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah.
We've got
do you have Thieves?
LA Thieves.
Optic?
For me, I've got LA Thieves, Optic, Chicago.
Okay.
You have Dallas, Chicago?
Yeah, I got Dallas. I think Dallas is going to beat Chicago. I think it's going to be a great series, though. Dallas, Chicago. They've gone back and forth, I think, a couple times throughout the year. It's going to be 3-2. I'm going to take Dallas.
Okay, I'm taking Optic here over the Thieves.
Okay.
I think Optic are going to want to go as far as they possibly can. But I feel that just kind of the Thieves. I feel like they're a good side. I feel like they'll be good next year.
Yeah.
But I think they're just not quite there right there this
I
year.
think they got to
So
keep the team together. They did a lot of
they've got it.
roster
They've got it. I
changes.
hope that next season they keep a secure roster the whole
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. And build a
And
little bit, you know?
yeah, exactly. Because this year I think they were just too chop and change.
Chop and
And they
change?
just didn't get their a set roster together.
Is that a UK phrase?
Um,
Chop and change?
Yeah,
I've never heard that one before. I like it.
you like that one?
Chop and change, Daddy
I'm
L.
glad I can introduce you to a new one there.
Yeah. All right. So what do you got? Ultra and
I
New
have
York?
Ultra Subliners.
Okay.
You have Ultra.
Nope.
No, you've got Minnesota versus Florida, correct?
Yeah, dude. 3-0 Minnesota. First sweep of the tournament. They're gonna take Florida out.
I am also gonna have my first sweep
Okay.
right here. I'm
Toronto?
going for a 3-0 Toronto. Over
Yeah, that checks out. That
so
checks
for
out.
me, that sets up my my winners final and my elimination round 3.
Yes.
We start actually with the winners final on Saturday.
Which is
That's the first game.
insane. I mean, it makes sense.
It
So
makes sense because obviously you don't want
nobody's going home.
Right, no one's
these
going home in
games.
that game.
Yeah.
They want to get that one done first, and then deal with the ones going home. So we start with Atlanta FaZe against Minnesota. For me, anyway, it's
Yeah.
Atlanta FaZe, Minnesota Rockya. I believe for you it's FaZe Ultra.
It is. It is.
So, Monks, where's your head going with this one?
Dude, I'm up in the air. I almost want to wait to see, but I don't think I can. Right, the bracket locks in a day.
It locks.
So I
the
can't
bracket
see.
Locks tomorrow night at midnight, I believe.
I want to know how FaZe plays on Friday because that would make this pick huge. Are they taking this serious? I mean, are they? They need to.
That's the thing. You have to lock it in before the whole thing starts.
It's going to be a great game no matter who it is. I mean, it's FaZe,
100%.
either Toronto or Minnesota, depending on our picks. Or, could be Optic. Could be anybody in this bracket.
I mean, honestly, this is the thing. This is the thing with champs is you don't know what's going to happen. Any
crowd's going to get involved.
Any 6 teams that have started in the upper level could be in this winners bracket.
Yeah,
easy.
It's only 2 games away.
This is guesswork for us. 100%.
I mean, I'm gonna follow.
Going by what happened at the last major.
Yeah.
Where both our brackets were an absolute shambles.
It was like France in World War II.
It was. I surrendered like as the first day ended.
Staying on brand.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going 3-2 FaZe.
I was acting like Paris Legion out there.
3-2 FaZe. It's gonna be a great series.
I'm also agreeing. Obviously, we got different teams. I have FaZe Rockya. You have FaZe Ultra. I am also going 3-2 Atlanta FaZe.
Yeah,
putting Atlanta FaZe into the champs.
I mean, they only got to win 2 games.
Minnesota down to the elimination final. Who, I mean, for me personally, I already know where my elimination final is going.
Yeah. What you got?
Before I've even done elimination round 3, I know who my pick for the elimination final winning is. I've already basically set up my championship game. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. You got
in
Minnesota?
My head, I know I've got FaZe Minnesota as my championship game.
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
Okay.
My question is, who am I backing to beat to get into that elimination final to lose against Minnesota? For me, it's between Ultra and Optic.
Okay.
Those are the teams that I have. I don't know who do you have?
I have Minnesota and Dallas. Minnesota 3-0. They're a strong team.
See, this is actually a really tough one for me. Optic, Ultra.
Yeah.
Both sides are really good, and honestly, if that was the championship game, it would be a hell of a game. I think I'm gonna go 3-2 Optic. I think I'm gonna back Optic.
Really?
I don't know why I'm doing it.
You're gonna back Optic, and then you're gonna have Minnesota stomp Optic.
And then I think I'm gonna go 3-1 Minnesota.
Okay.
In the elimination final, for me. So it's gonna be Minnesota to beat Chicago 3-1.
This is where we're gonna differ because I'm trying to get the perfect bracket. Okay.
For me, this is my opinion on the perfect bracket.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta throw a couple ringers in there. A couple. Why I can't believe that happened. So I'm talking elimination final. I got Toronto, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I think Minnesota's gonna win, but I'm gonna go Toronto.
So you're gonna go against your head.
Yep, go against the head. That's right. Give me 3-2. Actually, no, never mind. I can't. I gotta talk myself out of it. Minnesota's too good. They're too good. It's gonna be 3-2.
They are. That's the
good.
thing. That's why I've set up this Minnesota
phase.
Yeah. Championship game because
best
they're
of 9.
The best 2 teams. They're the best 2 teams in the league.
Best 2 teams. That's the way it should be, but it's usually more than not.
Sometimes it doesn't work out like that.
Yeah.
And then I think we both got it set up, don't we? We both have Atlanta FaZe, Minnesota Rocky set up as our championship game.
That's the championship game. Sunday. Only game of the day.
Sunday is the only game of the day. Starts at 12 p.m. PST.
I'm watching this thing live,
so it's
baby.
3 p.m. Eastern.
I'll be
I
in
will be
chat.
watching the whole thing.
I'll be in chat. Tagging Illings. Trying to get him involved. Getting him involved. Do you ever
chat?
Yeah, hide chat. Yeah, I always hide chat.
I hide it on the Call of Duty because it's so toxic and I hate it.
It takes up a large part, especially if you're watching on your phone. You're like, what? Come on, man.
Yeah. Right. No, I'm looking forward to this one. I think it's gonna be
a great day.
It's gonna be a great day. FaZe Rockya is the final that's kind of probably on most people's mind going into champs. I think if you're looking at the two teams that you think are going to be there, you're probably looking at those teams. Obviously, there are going to be a lot of Optic Chicago fans who are going to be wanting Optic to get there.
Sure.
And will be believing that Optic will get there. And you'll probably have a lot of Optic fans in this bracket will have Optic to win the whole thing, which frankly is pretty stupid on their part.
Timestamp that, Optic fans. When you guys win, you can at him. Don't worry.
Do it. At me on Twitter if I'm wrong.
At him at Twitter.
I do not see Optic Chicago winning champs this weekend. I just can't see it happening.
You got the bracket. Mutineers winning it all. So what do you think? It's gonna be a close game. Is he going 5-4 for you?
Here's the thing. I don't like. So this was the final I had set out.
Yeah.
But I can't decide which way it's going. I don't know which way
I think it's gonna go 5-4. I'm taking FaZe. They need to get it together.
Thing is, okay? I want to back FaZe. I really do. But then after the last 2 weeks ago, it's just stuck in my head.
Stuck in my head.
2 weeks ago is so stuck in my head.
It's got to be stuck in their heads too. You know what I mean? They're thinking about it.
But do I back against the best team in the world?
Which, I mean, we'll find out who that is Sunday. You know what I mean? It's not set in stone.
But, I'm saying going into this tournament, the best team in the world is Atlanta FaZe.
Yeah, they've only lost, 6 games all year?
They've only lost 6 games all year.
Yeah.
So... this is the thing, but
it's not all year.
I've got to go FaZe. I think I have to go FaZe.
5-4, 5-3. What are you thinking?
I think I'm going 5-3.
Okay.
We'll 5-3 Atlanta FaZe. I've got Atlanta FaZe to win the whole thing.
Yeah, as I should.
And my bracket just...
You're submitting it?
Oh, it just disappeared. I've got to redo it.
Submit the permissions. Let's go. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Let's go FaZe. What is it? This FaZe up. Let's go, dude. If they win and I get the perfect bracket, I'm buying you a FaZe jersey.
Buy me a PC and...
Nah, I need to buy myself one too. I started playing.
100K, you could probably buy a couple of those, monks.
I was buying. So I bought Diablo 2 Resurrected's coming out. If you guys don't know, it's it's a Blizzard game. Pre-ordered it. Was playing the beta over the weekend. I got in with a lot of the guys that got me into gaming, and they all have 30 series graphics cards. and
Oh no.
they were just dumping on me, dude. They were like, "Dude, you're playing on the 1660?" I was like, "Yeah, they have 3060s and 3070s." And I was just, felt so bad.
I know it's painful when you don't have that.
I was getting flamed hard.
And I
Check the
mean,
VOD. It's a good time.
I wish that I had that kind of money.
Right?
Get a good. I mean, I say that I'm looking at a PC with a 3060 in it currently.
Yeah. What's about $2,000?
Yeah, it's around for a dual PC setup, not dual PC, but dual monitor PC
Yeah.
setup. It's including the monitors, just over $2,000.
Okay. You'll get there, dude.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm
Say,
confident.
by the time Warzone gets anti-cheat, you'll have a new PC. Is that
I'm
the
probably
goal?
looking around Christmas time when I'm going
Okay.
by. I think
Okay. You heading across? You heading back over for Christmas?
I will be. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll be heading home for Christmas.
Awesome.
So I'll have my Xbox back home.
And New Year too, probably, eh?
Yeah, so I'll be back in the States just after New Year.
Okay.
Is the plan.
If we let you back in, I'll talk to some people. See if we can pull some strings, get this guy back in here, international scholar. What else you got on the docket, my friend?
Honestly, buddy, in terms of content-wise, that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, that is about it, isn't it? Anything? There's a huge
Champs
tournament
is the
going on
main
right
thing.
now.
What's that?
The Rock Air tournament, 100,000 Warzone. That's going on right now, right? Today was day 2.
I believe so. Yeah. So that's going on currently. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really been watching a lot of
Custom
Call of Duty
lobby.
on Twitch recently.
Custom lobby. So.
Well, I think that's a way that a lot of the pros are going with their tournament now.
They should.
I think a lot of the pros are enjoying doing that kind of format.
Yeah.
Because obviously, for the most part, obviously we have already had custom lobbies with pro tournaments where there have been cheaters. But for the most part, there's no cheaters in the lobby. That's what they've been enjoying. Also, it's kind of a head-to-head. It's like the best in the world going against each other.
Yeah. That's pretty
Obviously,
sweet.
the 2v2s are still good. I still enjoy watching those. I think they'll still continue. I think especially at the pro level, not so much at kind of the amateur and mid level. Quad races are kind of dead at the pro level now.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll.
There's just too many factors. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's too much RNG involved.
Yep.
Obviously, at the level that we're kind of at, and a little bit higher than us, obviously, pretty low. It's
barely better
fun.
than an average
They're
player.
still fun to take part in. I still enjoy doing them.
Yeah.
For sure. I love doing the kill races.
I mean, 27th, August 27th, Vektor Trials 2.0.
August 27th is going to probably be my next kill race that I'll be doing. So yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I hope everyone else is as well. Obviously, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors as we always do. We got Jerky Pro, Rogue Energy, Fatal Grips, and Blade Apparel. So shout out to all those guys. Obviously,
I gotta get my Blade Apparel
discount codes. The discount codes, all of them are VKTR, apart from Blade Apparel, which is Vektor 10.
Yes, sir. Vektor 10. Let's go.
Okay, so anything else to talk about, Monks?
No, man. I got nothing.
All right, well, let's end it as we always do with our Vektor member of the week.
M-O-W.
M-O-W.
Member of the week.
T-M-O-W, we should say.
T-M-O-W. Mob. The mob.
What's the T for? Oh, the Vektor member of the week. Okay.
Yo, Taz, it's your birthday? Nuh-uh.
Who?
Is it Taz McGee's birthday?
Tats?
No. Can't be.
It's not Tats' birthday, is it?
I think he's trolling, dude.
There would have been something in the Discord about that. We know it's not.
I don't know. How do I find out? I don't think it's his birthday. I think he's trolling me, dude.
He would have said
Oh, no. I think 27th is his birthday. Vektor Trials.
Yes. Yeah. Vektor Trials is his birthday.
That's what it is. Okay.
There it is. Okay, so For our Vector member of the week, let's just chuck a random one out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what you got?
I've got That's Metro. That's what
Oh,
I've got this
shout out
week.
to Metro. Welcome back.
Shout out to Metro. He's finally back from his little summer
Vacation. I
vacation.
like that. I like that.
So give him a shout out. Welcome back. He's also our editor. He does all of our YouTube, well, a lot of our YouTube videos.
Yes, sir.
Um, he does all of our kind of Call of Duty edits. We have an editor for our Valorant team as well. If you are looking, if you're a content creator or you're a comp player for Call of Duty, we are still looking for players. So if you're interested in joining Vector, feel free to shoot me a DM or shoot the official Vector Twitter account at Vector LLC. Shoot any of those DM, and
Uh-huh.
we'll see what we can do, and maybe try and get you involved.
Get
Um,
involved.
and then also we do have content creators for Valorant as well. So if you are a Valorant content creator and you are interested in getting a team to be a part of, we are still growing our Valorant team.
Yes,
We're
sir.
new to Valorant. We won't shy away from the fact that we have always been a Call of Duty team in the past, but we are looking forward to our Valorant team growing and becoming equal partners on a level playing field with our Call of Duty.
All right, sir. Sounds good. What's your socials?
So for me, my socials, I am Illing96 on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok,